What up, shit? Timu's here. Now, with Boston Strangler coming out this week on Hulu, and with the fascination of true crime series and stuff about serial killers and all, this week I decided to do something new. Doing my reviews for not one but 10 films, true story films about real life serial killers. Because I'm not gonna lie, those movies about that is very intriguing to check out. So starting with the first film on my list, since of course the Netflix series was very most watched new show last year. I'm doing my review for the 2002 Dahmer film. Now, Dahmer, which got released all the way back in 2002, starring Jeremy Renner, like years before his Oscar-nominated turns in stuff like The Town, years before he played Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner ended up playing Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, of course, this is a fictionalized, fragmental biopic on of one of the most America's most notorious serial killers, Jeffrey Dahmer, uh, who contemplates his latest potential victim, who's this young man named Ronnie, played by Artel Karuru. And of course, Dahmer considers the fate of his prey, and we see flashbacks to the events that lead to his evolution of a monster. And his father in this, Lionel Dahmer, is played by Bruce Davison. While I think Richard Jenkins did a better job at playing Jeffrey Dahmer's dad, I think Bruce Davison did a good job as well. You also had some other cast members like Matt Newton was also in this. Kate Williamson played Grandma Dahmer. She was really terrific. This was also directed by David Jacobson, who also directed movies like Tomorrow You're Gone, Down in the Valley, the 1994 movie Criminal. And Jeremy Renner, this is maybe one of my favorite performances of his. I believe The Town was, I think The Town were probably I think he got nominated for the Hurt Locker. Did he? Those were actually his first ever Oscars he ever gotten. But you know what? He should have gotten his first Oscar for playing Jeffrey Dahmer. I just thought he was in. He really embodied this six Milwaukee psychopath perfectly. He really gave a great performance, a very creepy performance here. Really showcased on who Jeffrey Dahmer was. Stuff that I think the Netflix series did a good job at going into details of his life, but I think this movie did a good job as well. And it's really strange. It's very intense. Not as intense as the Netflix series, but it was still a very intense flick. And there's been other actors who played Jeffrey Dahmer over the years as well. But I think I think Jeremy Renner did a really magnificent job here. And if you guys have not seen this version of Dahmer, I highly recommend it. I mean, Evan Pierce did a great job, but Jeremy Renner did a really decent job as well. So definitely give this Dahmer film a go. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen the 2002 film Dahmer? If so, what's up with it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Simon Sire.